Hello everyone, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We're here at the base of the tower, and I've switched out Vrillin for Telestra again to get a Rug back in the party. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Yeah. You hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. Okay. Easy enough.
Oh. Alright then.
We appear to already have a lot of enemies. Skeletal wizard. Huh. Well.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Whoops. Where are you going? Let's try to take out that wizard first.
Lava will be unsealed.
Stun him. Alright then. And then let's have everyone be considered flanked.
So much for you.
Nice job.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Be constant. Trendig's letter. Dear mother and father, you will be pleased to hear that I've learned much since coming to the city. There's many incredible ruins nearby, and Master Gray has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Those people rely on each other? Is that a bed? Alright, let's pull them in close. Don't think we're going to be able to get around there, are we? Yeah, what she said. There we go.
Nice and quiet.
Take 2. For a youthful agility. Full examination is required to discover its intended use.
Hey.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what this machine does.
Alright then.
You little punk. That's extreme. We don't need that. Let's try that. Looks like it's going to be another tight combat there, so we'll do that.
Lava will be on seek.
Can pull that guy close. Ah, he's dead.
Eyes open.
Of course.
Hey, hello. Alright, that would appear to be the bottom floor.
A blade.
A blade in the dark. Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Keeping an eye out.
More dragools. Okay.
All right then.
Come close.
Yeah.
Let's buff you up. Move you over there. And then somewhere. So it should go to her ability. She didn't do it. Alright. That's not how it works to do that. Woo! That's blunderbuss. Like the thing is, I didn't mention this, but it didn't seem like Vrillin was really doing much as a chanter.
Hey.
The combat didn't really last long enough to really utilize his evocations. So I was like, we'll just get somebody who can do a lot of damage in here. He did some damage though, kinda. Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Let's pump up your defenses. Let's put you there. Let's do a little bit of that. Move up there. We'll run you around.
Of course.
Did you have to get that close? I don't think so, buddy. Actually, let's go over there. Boom! Spell effects still look pretty cool in this game. Wait, that's another machine?
Keeping an eye out.
Secret books. Yes. Scrolls. What up, fools? Yes, come over here. Oh wait, we want to go with R. There we go. Knock him down. Focus spot. Come on, get in there.
That's it.
I wish you no harm.
Hey.
Slowly now.
Honestly, we probably don't even really need Grieving Mother either. Hello. Arcane Dampener. Grants Arcane Dampener. Really? Okay, so what does that do? Letter from Ikantha. Altheim, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the two that came before it. I've been waiting for you to present yourself at my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person, a firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, which you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation.
Huh?
Okay. What rings do you have? That increases your AoE. Yeah, it's kind of almost useless for you. So what does that give us? Arcane Dampener, 1 per rest. Foe AoE, beneficial effects suspended for 20 seconds. Ah, anti-magic field, kinda. Well, actually not really. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. Oh, he's getting angry.
Be cautious.
Be constant.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Oh, it's a little, dwarf.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, our own time, just as I said as much to Trendig. The sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Yeah, that poor lad, he shouldn't worry about those lightning bolts.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Not like you're going to turn the entire district into revenants. No need to be spooked at all. Everything will be fine. Wow, we've reached the top already. Is this the dude? Yeah.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing. Confounded device.
Hey, dude. You're kind of a revenant. A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. The spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Aedra pedestal. Only his bare teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
What happened here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He smashes a fist into the Aedra pillar. His hand makes a crunching noise but doesn't bleed.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Given the catastrophe that followed, the commission and your research might matter a great deal. Keep talking, Altheim.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trendig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask, carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange, like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds, the strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine, this cursed spire, dormant for 2,000 years, lifeless through hundreds of our experiments, and we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
What does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
Getting a little hungry there, buddy?
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
What happened to the rest of your
By
team?
the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
You're not like the ghouls in the
Not
street.
yet, but I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
Let's go back to the stranger.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
And how can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
She wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine.
I give you a living person.
Something to make you strong.
Descanto. His condition has turned him into a little more than an animal. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey.
Come on. Come on. What do you think I am? A monster? You think I have flames on my head? A winding circuit. Oh. Go to the bottom. I guess that's why you can't kill Acantha. Which was a shock to me in the last episode. Sorry about killing you, but I kind of need your help. If you could help me. Hello.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
I need the words that operate the Igwithan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
The problems inherited Chill are bigger than your rivalry, Ekantha. What do I care? I prepared myself for an eventuality such as this, and I can assure you those dwindling souls in the streets are beyond caring as well. Fine then. Humble Adelheim now by demonstrating the value of research. My silence demonstrates it more.
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Huh. You seem to know a lot about Ter Nuneth.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely. Ugh, back to these Tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I'd release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here, I have specimens aplenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. Sure, let's extinguish her pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animator in the history of the field. And who will know about it? The pride thing flickers as the flames around it abate. All I've learned, years of studying the Igwithan language, no one understands it better than me. That counts for something. Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. It's a little more than an ember now. You're wrong. There's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. A little more than an ember. Will that really be enough for you? The dying cinder clings to life. It will. It must be. You reach for it, but it's still too hot to grasp in your mind for more than a second. Well then, let's go with one thing we haven't done. Your words finally quench your pride, and all that remains is a black and diamond hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images in the dark from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Ekantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Ingwith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge, then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Huh.
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Yeah, let's do that. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Anguithans as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment. Harnessing the power of Tir Nuneth is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meanings, you can speak them, and the tower shall obey. Okay. Good enough for me.
Hey.
Maybe now we can kill her, but I'm not going to do that. That would be rude. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll probably shut down the machine in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.